What's going on, people? Welcome to Palace Live. We're just going to be going over Glasner's press conference for the Fulham game tomorrow. I'm by myself at the moment. I don't know if Dee and Pat are going to join anytime soon. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah. Hold on a second. Yes, Damo. How you doing? Tom, how you doing? Yes, Animal. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Yes, Harry. I'm just hearing my ones at the moment, holding it down. I think D's out. Pat's buying new windows. Yeah, man. So it's just me at the moment. Yes, Jasper. Am I nervous about tomorrow? Yeah, I'm definitely nervous about tomorrow. By the way, anyone in this chat going tomorrow? Anyone going? Anyone going Victoria? How you getting there? If you're not going, where you watching? Who you watching with? Once we get a few more people, let me turn my audio up. How's my audio now? Is it better? Let me know in the comments if it's better. Let's wait for a few more people to get in and we can go through Glasner's comments. Sailing the high seas to watch tomorrow. Yeah. If you've got any questions about the game, about anything, just put a question and a dot. And we'll go through the comments. Okay. Did anyone catch Glasner's press conference live? I'm going to just get it up now on my phone and we're going to go through it. So, obviously, there's no new injuries apart from Will Hughes, who Glasner said is feeling sick and he'll be assessed tomorrow. Yes, this is live now. Is Will Hughes ready tomorrow? That's what we're just going to get into. Glasner said he's not feeling too well. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a big miss. I think Lerma, coming back from 2 games in Colombia, he might be a bit fatigued. And I definitely think Hughes and Walton is the combination that we want in the middle. Will Hughes? That's the one.
Yo,
man like D.
what are you saying?
Solo, where you at?
I'm going to the gym.
No way you going to the gym.
Of course I am. Of course I am. What are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. We're talking about Glasner's press conference.
Is it? Yeah, man. You have to bring me in. You have to bring me in because I've been running about all day. I've literally been running about all day. Of course, there's few things that I've seen about Will Hughes. But yeah, man. Overall, I'll be honest. I'm excited about tomorrow. But it's just 1 or 2 news that's a bit like Will Hughes. What happens now? Who does he play? Does he play Kamada? Does he play Lerma? What was your highlights from it?
I don't know if he's like on the mind games thing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm
When
hoping.
does he do mind games though?
But that's what I mean. Maybe today. Maybe I'm hoping.
I don't think so, man. I think that's just your hopium.
Yeah.
I think that's your hopium. I don't think he does mind games.
I don't know, man.
So,
but like, why did he even need to say that he was ill?
2 seconds. It's glitching out. What did he say? Why did he what?
Why did he even say that he needed? He was ill. Was it even necessary?
Because he's ill.
Yeah, but why did he tell us that?
Because he's ill. Why would
I didn't want to know.
That's you. That's you. Glasner's real about it. Look, I think there is 100% something behind it. I don't think he's playing mind games. I don't understand what you gain out of playing mind games with Will Hughes. And I mean that with all due respect. I think he's been an excellent player for us this season. But if he was going to play games like that, you'll play games like that with Adam Walton if you want to. Like that's a bigger problem. But
Mm.
I think there is truth behind it, 100%. However, I do have to say that it also adds an element to Fulham which is going to be unknown, because I don't think you can set up tactically the same as you would against Will Hughes as you would with Lerma in the midfield, because they're
Hmm.
two different profiles. So maybe it adds a confusion there. But I genuinely sitting here right now, I do think there is some truth behind it. I don't think they're playing any games or so. But but yeah, that's a funny that's a mad comment.
I know.
You got see this is what you've done to everyone after getting rude to them. Everyone
No,
you
just
build yourself as the
just
number one enemy. How can you say
just
hello
because
everyone but Lou?
just these times I was solo at first as well.
Is it? You just get cooked by the chat.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, just because I didn't say the dog, and I didn't,
Oh,
and I called him the dog.
yeah. But tomorrow is going to be a massive day, man. I think Glasner today, I've seen some of the quotes. Of course, I didn't watch it. Um, he does look like he's up for it. I think the players are up for it. You've seen Adam Wharton after a sweep with the under 21s. He didn't mention it. He said bring on Saturday. So so yeah, like I do think as long as the players turn up, which I think they will turn up, it should be an exciting evening. It should be an exciting evening, to be fair. Or afternoon. Well, it depends on how the evening goes. Well, if we do win, it could be an exciting evening as well. But but yeah, it's our biggest game of the season. It's our biggest two games of the season coming up right now. Southampton and Fulham. And I feel like it's been like that for large parts of 2025. We can't really
Well,
lose many games.
every game, like the last 4 or 5 games, has been nah. We have to win this one. We can't lose this one. We can't
But
lose this one. We
the
can't.
reason for that is our slow start to the season, which we've actually done very good in now in terms of catching up. But if we beat Fulham, that has a domino effect on what happens against Southampton, in my opinion, in terms of like the players and the fans. Where we'll be at Wembley, that'll be confirmed, and then we'll see who we're gonna face because we're the first game. But yeah, I think look, Glasgow wants this trophy. We want this trophy. I think the players have spoke about it as well. Chris Richards, he said it. So yeah. Did he say anything else apart from injuries?
I'm just going through it now. Obviously, Mateta played in a behind closed doors game, innit, for 60 minutes. But he
Okay.
didn't say who it was against. He said he came through fine. He just said Will Hughes is questionable. Um, yeah, those are the most things they kept asking about Dougie and all of that. But I was just like, why is he asking these questions, man? We don't
Well, it
care
makes
about that
sense
right
though.
now.
Yeah, but it does
Listen,
make sense to
Dougie's
ask
last
about
day is
them.
Monday. We'll talk on Monday.
Is his last day on Monday?
Yeah.
It's actually right, okay, interesting. So he's still employed by the football club. But yeah, Dougie they will ask about, which I think he responded to that though. He did say how he's been involved, so it wasn't really a shock in the process.
Yeah, he said he's been involved. They speak every day, and then obviously they said that they would talk to him about the new person coming in. But I don't. I think he's got all eyes on tomorrow, man. I don't think
Yeah,
he.
of course, Dougie's gonna be in the back of his mind, but tomorrow's a big one. Tomorrow's a big one. Tomorrow, as we said in the preview as well, it's just a matter of I think Fulham know what to expect from Palace. They should do because we don't really change our system. But the only uncertainty element for Fulham in terms of preparing for this game is Will Hughes, which can be seen as a positive as long as he's fit. But we don't know what to expect from Fulham. I know that Marcus Silva spoke before the game and he mentioned a few players that could be out. But it, it's
Nah,
still, even
yeah,
if the,
their one was a bit like ours. The ones who are permanently out are the ones, and the rest are available.
the
I
only
think.
thing we don't know about Fulham, though, is could they change to a back five or back three? They've done it, I think, 3 times so far this season. Most recently against Brighton in the latest game or the game before the last one, which they lost in and they didn't do well. Could Marcus Silva overthink it, in my opinion, by changing the system like Unai Emery's done? And if they do that, then things could be interesting there. I think Palace will be able to adapt, but would Fulham be able to match Palace by going
I think
face to
I've
face
got
like that same formation?
I've got some of the quotes that Silver said. Um, the first time we had all the players together was this morning. In the meantime, we worked with the players we had. It's not an excuse. That's the schedule. We need to get the players in the right mindset. It's a bit like us.
Mm.
Um, if you want to play in the semis, you have to play the best. We are ready. The game was not good for us versus Palace at home. Always with a strong five at the back. They're always a threat going forward, difficult to break down. But they didn't have many chances too. We need to create more chances to be able to score goals. We arrived in dangerous areas many times, but it was about the final decision which was lacking. We have to be better, more ruthless in the final third. We have to
Mm.
do our job tomorrow. If we achieve it, we'll be pleased. We may have extra time and penalties tomorrow. We'll do our maximum to get into the semi-finals. So
We can't go to pens. That's my only worry, because I think they've got a good
yeah,
record in penalties. Apart from that, I'm not really that concerned.
but Henderson's
Um,
good at very good at penalties though.
is he?
Yeah, I think he saved I think it was like 25, 26% of his penalties.
Henderson wasn't in goal when we faced Newcastle away, right? He wasn't at the football club in the
No,
League
no,
Cup.
no, no, no. I don't think so. Was that last year?
Nah, that was under Vieira. Might
Yeah,
have
yeah, that
been,
was a couple of years.
but I don't think he was playing. He might be, and he might. He might
He's
be.
got a he's got like a proper high save rate for his penalties. But I think Leno might do as well.
Yeah, well, Fulham as a football club apparently they do. In the
Well, they
opposition
got
preview, when I spoke to Elizabeth from Fulham, she did say like she doesn't see Fulham beating us, which was kind of surprised to me because normally you back your side, but she didn't. She didn't expect that. However, she did say if it goes to penalties, then I see Fulham winning that because even in the last game against United, they won on penalties. But Fulham have kind of been scraping it through in FA Cup this year. I think they beat Wigan 2-1. They beat United on penalties, and then they beat
yeah,
Watford, I think 3-1. So I think Watford one was a
yeah,
bit more convincing. But we know what to expect from Fulham. Like we don't have to talk about Fulham. We know we literally faced them a few weeks ago. And we were all there. Like me and you were there, Patrick was there. We saw it. We was actually surprised. Apart from the first 10, 15 minutes, which we had to ride the storm, Palace were on form. Palace
yeah.
dominate that
I
game and
think
we
Glasner plays like that anyway because if he sits back, then he can kind of assess how they're setting up.
Yeah, because it happens in a lot of games. To be fair, even the games
Mm,
that we go to, where even the Brighton one away from home, where we start the game a bit slow.
yeah.
The most important thing is if we're starting the game slow,
Don't concede.
yeah, don't concede. Yeah, that's the only thing. If we don't concede, then we're fine. But there's a massive record there. Like we haven't lost away from. Well, I know it's not a league game, but away from home in the league, I think since October, and then we lost in the League Cup against Arsenal, which was by an offside goal. But the away record that we've had this season has been
Mm,
incredible. I'm sorry. Not losing even in the league since October is wild. Like
do,
that is
do,
uncalled for. Like no other team would be able to. Like no, big teams will struggle to do that. I think Liverpool probably done that because they've only lost one game all season. But it's an incredible record. We are better away from home, and I don't want to say the FA Cup's in our hands, but if you're looking at home versus away form is
mm,
where Palace play the best. And right now, till the end of this tournament, we're playing away from home. If we
yeah.
win tomorrow, then it's 2 Wembley trips, and then even if we don't, we're still going tomorrow to Craven Cottage. So
I think both teams are like we're both going in with good form, but we're both not great after the international break.
yeah,
Um,
but that balances out. Both teams are not
yeah,
great.
that's what I mean.
We
But I
got
do
Adam
think,
Wilson as well, which we
yeah, I
didn't
do,
have for the
yeah,
last game. He didn't start.
I do think form kind of goes out the window in the cup. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man.
But I think Glasner's football sets up nicely for cup football, anyways, in terms of like hitting teams on the counter attack. Especially maybe that's the reason why we're better away from home because of the counter attacking football.
Yeah. So,
In
what do
comparison
you
to home,
think? Do you think it'll be tactical battle or just like individual who wants it more?
I think it'll be a tactical battle. I think it'll be a big
Yeah,
tactical battle. Yeah, I think Fulham will be up for it. Fulham would want revenge. It's not going to be as bad as it was in the previous
because we
game.
kind of physically bullied them, didn't we?
Yeah, and I think Joachim Anderson, that's one to look out for. He should be fit and he should be ready to go. He scored an own goal. I don't know if you saw it. I think we spoke about it in the match preview. He scored an own goal
Mm,
against Portugal. Mateta's the one, to be fair, I'm looking at to see how much that injury's impacted him. He seemed like he's fine. He's done a whole
I think he
video
was
about it.
fine straight after it.
Yeah, it's just a mental element for me. Like, let's see his first header or this and that. Like,
Yeah.
would it bother him? Would it not? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't think it should, but that's the only player that I'm looking at. And then, of course, Munoz should hopefully be fit,
Mm,
which is going to be key because I don't think he trained as soon as he came back. I don't know how much rest he's had, but him and Lerma is going to be interesting to see what happens, especially with Will Hughes' injury. But I think if Palace turn up, we will get the job done. Like we can get the job done. But we also have to be not complacent because players like Robinson in the previous game, I thought he got handled well by the likes of Munoz and Richards down the
Yeah.
left hand, well, down the left hand side. So he's not going to be as bad as that. They're surely not. Maybe he doesn't even play because I think he's got a potential injury. So we'll see about that. But
Who?
Robinson,
No. He's playing. He's fit.
is he fit? Yeah, because I
Yeah,
think
he's
he got
fit. What?
recalled by a US men's national team.
There was
So,
there was
so
there was a Fulham guy who does the tactics that me and Pat were talking about. And basically, what Palace did last, Fulham are very heavy on their left hand side attack.
yeah,
Like they like to create overloads of Smith Rowe, Iwobi, Robinson, and create those little triangles. And what we did, we made sure we had one or two more players every single time in that area. And they said, fine, we'll let Adama and Mitchell go 1v1. That's fine. Like, that's what we're sacrificing. So I
yeah.
definitely know what you mean about tactically. Maybe they change the way they play. They try and get Anderson on the ball, switching it from left to right, maybe to stretch us a little bit more. I don't know. But I definitely think we will probably be conservative in the first 10, 15 minutes because it's going to be kind of be on Fulham to kind of show us something different.
Yeah,
You
so
know what
that's
I mean?
yeah,
And maybe, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have to adapt to them. Well, not adapt to them, but we're gonna just have to figure out what they do differently. They're gonna do something differently, but we don't know what. But look, it's gonna be a good day out, man. It's gonna be a good day out tomorrow. Of course, I won't be as active as you are, 9 in the morning. Because yeah,
No,
I don't know.
I'll be in Victoria about probably 9:30. I think the Willow walk, so that's the Victoria
Yeah,
Weatherspoons
that's all you.
outside the station.
That's not me. I'll probably
D's
see
gonna
you.
be handing out balloons at East Croydon Station. If you wanna,
Hey, that's funny. Apparently, the balloons are banned. I don't know what's gonna happen. Can you return the balloons
I've
if they're
I've
banned?
I've I've printed off my own fire safety certificate to take with me.
They're gonna show it and be like, "Look, I can hold a balloon.
Yeah, there you go, man.
I've got certificates. I got level 1 Bozo award. I can hold the I can hold the balloon." Nah, but I think they're gonna ban balloons. I think flags are banned as well. They don't want us to have a good day out. It makes sense. Look, the balloons doesn't matter. That's not a concern. As long as we go to Wembley, you can have the balloons there. They can be
Yeah,
legit.
they've already got all their flags set up already.
Yeah. So yeah, what Fulham?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what they do. Even the clappers, they don't clap with the hands. They use clappers. Like
It'll be
it,
interesting to see how many Palace fans are in the home end as well.
apparently, the balloon post is fake. I don't know if it is, but
The balloon post was fake apparently, but because loads of the Putney end, if you've been to Fulham, anyone in the chat, the away end concourse is mixed with the home fans. So home fans and away fans go in the same turnstile and drink in the same bit. And obviously they put the last two blocks in the Putney end on. But then if you go on like a website like SeatPick, there's tickets available in the Fulham end for like £70. So apparently, like I know loads of Palace fans are buying them, and then loads of Palace fans are bought in the hospitality as well.
yeah. But it's actually kind of mad because it's still. I know it's a quarter-final tie, but it's not like it's a semi-final tie. Like the fact that we're going to that extent, which shows how much it means. Like it shows the belief around this manager.
But to be
'Cause-
fair, when
yeah.
we played Reading, me and my dad bought a box when we went
Is
to the
it?
final. Yeah.
So yeah, but I guess you bought that box because you knew you was playing Reading, and more than likely, like we was going to go through against Reading. I think that was the feeling. I think with the one against Fulham, I don't think it's as easy as Reading because Fulham are good side. But I think Glasner plays an impact in terms of to the extent of people wanting to go buy tickets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think,
Look, it's still quarter-final tie. I think people still want to go, but this manager, for me, anyways, from me speaking, I don't know about everyone else. I can't speak for everyone, but I've got genuine faith that we could go and win a trophy with this manager. Like, if there's a manager,
yeah,
it could be this
100%.
manager. So naturally, if I haven't got tickets to the game, I'm gonna try my best to get tickets home tie. Now, let's say if it was any other manager, maybe it might still be the same, but I don't think so. I don't think people are gonna go to the extent that they're
I
going
don't
right
think
now.
it's the
Because I'm
same.
seeing people wanting to buy full membership tickets, membership passes to go
Yeah.
and get tickets and stuff. And it's a quarter-final tie. Like, let's be real. It's a quarter-final
Yeah.
tie. It's not like semi-final or final, but it's the manager. The manager plays his impact, and it's the early kickoff as well. It's not like an ideal time. It depends on how you see it. But
Yeah.
you
It's a
know,
London game as well.
yeah, exactly. But people have faith in this manager, have faith in this team, and now it's up to this team tomorrow to show why why we do have so much backing. I think they've shown it in 2025. We've been incredible, and our home form has changed as well. But
Yeah, man.
it doesn't mean anything if you don't win tomorrow. But is anyone else jumping on? Because I actually need to go. People are waiting for me.
No. I just thought we'll jump on because we said we would. That was just a quick
Okay.
live, innit? So what we got tomorrow? We got the live match reaction
And watch along with Tim as
watch
well.
along.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tim's doing a watch along, match reaction.
Hambo and Patrick.
Yeah, you might see a vlog if we win. You won't see me for a long time if we lose.
I know someone in the chat's gonna be like, I hope we lose now.
Listen. If we lose, Arrivederci, I'm out. I see you in August.
He had his what run? What type of player? Conor Gallagher run. He's going back. He's out. He had his run, man. He had his run. He's off. He had his moment.
But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, man, we'll see you all tomorrow.
Up the Palace.